Hey, I haven't made videos in a while. I think I can get back to it though because hold on. This Mercury retrograde and Saturn and all the retrogrades are making me realize certain people need to not be in my life. Not that I didn't before, but I'm just like some of them are gonna be hard to cut off considering some of them are my boyfriend's family, which I did it anyways because it's like, you know what? It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. And I believe that whether they know it or not, people be trying to shut me up, and it was working for months, for several fucking months. It was also working to kill my confidence. People, they just don't always realize what they're doing, but maybe they do. I don't know, but I'm trying to get back to this stuff. I'm trying to get back to sharing like I used to. Yeah. I also had a best friend that I had been friends with in 2021. I met her, Facebook, and we were friends for a while, but like then I cut her off because she always gave the unsolicited advice, didn't listen to my boundaries about it, and just was just not aligned with me. And then we reconnected. Was it like last year or like early this year? And everything was fine for a while. It was like we had both done healing, but it was going well, but then like I don't know, still draining. And then me and my boyfriend took a week's vacation to visit my family and friends in Kansas and Nebraska. And then I do all the driving because he can't drive, which is fine. But it's like that friend knew that shit, but like it's like she just, I don't know. There's some other things where she just didn't seem to care as much, or like about my problems or something, or just like the way she would reply. It's like, I don't need your advice. Like she still kind of had that, but I don't know. We just weren't aligned again because like it was draining me. And it's fine to have friends that talk, but like it was just like had to be constant. I don't know. It just seemed like I had like back when I was younger in my 20s and stuff, that's when I was like anxiously attached and I wanted to talk to people constantly. But sorry, I'm at the lake up the street from my boyfriend's work, and I'm getting a little distracted by people. There's a lot of people, but kind of. Anyways, I don't know. I outgrew that, but also because I kind of had to. Because people don't really like that, but it's also not healthy to need to constantly talk to people all the time. It depends on the level, but like, I don't know. I like daily conversation, but like not all day, and like don't get mad at me if I don't reply, if I can't give. Sorry, that I don't know where it's coming from. A second. There it went. I had took the opportunity to clear some of the mucus. Sorry. I'm dealing with really bad allergies and mucus buildup due to the bad air quality that we had here. I'll talk about that. Well, anyways, when I got back, when we got back vacation, I had not talked to her very much because I was exhausted and everything, and she knew that. And she was all like, I'm fine with it. That's okay, I understand. And then later she was like, but I just want to say, if do have a problem, it's your job to communicate. And basically she was feeling like I was neglecting her because I wasn't talking to her very much. I don't know, just the way she ordered it was just like kind of selfish. She's entitled and invalid in her feelings, but it was just, I don't know. And then I was like, okay, I'm exhausted, and I already told you that. And I was like, now I'm mad. She's like, well, I don't know. She's like, well, now I'm mad too. And it's like, she's like, I won't chase you, basically. Like, it's like, I don't know. It's just like, what the fuck, bro? We're not dating. Why are you talking to me like this? Anyways, yeah, I was just like thinking on it for a few days and didn't reply. And then I was like, you know what? Today I was like, I'm just gonna block her, because actually not talking to her for a few days was very... I could fucking deep breath. I remember to breathe deeply. And I haven't been, and I've been holding my breath a lot lately, like for the last several months. In spite of also being out of survival mode, if that makes sense. Like, I hadn't been in survival mode, so I don't really walk as much. Also, I live in a big cities now, and it's a lot of energy all the time, so that's why it's hard to do that. But I might be able to get back to it. But I think my walking was really because I was always in survival mode. Are you gonna stand there? That's fine. So also people are so... Anyway, so yeah. I was taking a lot of deep breaths, but also because like the air quality has been bad, and it's like the worst that it was here, than like, this is the worst air quality it had been. Well, it's better now, but since they started recording the air quality in 2008 in Minnesota, that's what I read. I was like, oh my god, that's fucking crazy. But like, it was hard to, it was hard to breathe. It was like fucking up my allergies. It wasn't at my stomach. I really think that had to be what it was, because it seems better today. And I'm also drinking lemonade flavored water, but like it tastes really salty. My taste is still kind of off. I'm like, did they put like COVID in the air with that? Because like, I don't know, it's really weird. It was from the Canadian wildfires, but like something else was in the air. Because why the fuck was I'm sure that bad air quality could be the cause of that too, because it was also fucking up my stomach. I would have like really bad acid reflux at night, and then that would like fuck up my stomach. Kind of like the taste change that I'd get when I was pregnant, but I don't know, like, I didn't know what that was. It was like heartburn, like constant heartburn, but it wasn't like constant like pregnancy. It would only be mostly later in the evenings, probably because excuse me, after being out in the air during the day and stuff, because I couldn't just not go anywhere, because I have my boyfriend's ride to work on the closing days and from work every other day. Okay, let me make another one.